If we do wrong, they complain. Even if we call the Father's name, it's the same what they want us to do. Don't they know this is nothing? Why won't they do what they want? Let me do my thing. You should be thankful. The lights of hope that are still shining. Shine.
Why should I change to gain acceptance? Can't tell an next man of who we're in pants. Lift up the name of Jah in abundance. So every single thing we do in life we get a sentence. But we won't be like a fleet, just like the only more we see. And the less say you will speak my brother, don't you be like a stubborn sheep. I say,
Blessed are ye when men shall revile you and persecute you, say all manner of evil against you falsely for your sake. Rejoice, I say, and be exceedingly glad, for great is your reward. For so persecute they the prophets before you and me. Wrong they complain, even if we call the Father's name, it's the same what they want us to do. Don't they know this is nothing? Why won't they do what they want? And let me do my thing, we should be thankful. The lights of hope that are still shining, shine.
it arise and it scatter. Have to give thanks and praises no matter. Even if the flame is getting hotter and hotter, everybody should know and don't believe in a rumor. Children arise and they sleep and slumber. No come here so big.
All right. Shalom, everybody. Mic check. Can you guys hear me in the chat? Okay, cool. All right, yeah, shalom, everybody. This is Evangelist Jonathan with the King James Bible University, the host of Lordship of Israel. I'm from Caribbean KGBU, and I'm coming straight out of Nassau, Bahamas. And today teaching the title, I Speak the Truth, the Rebuking of the Two. Now before we get into the day teaching, I want to make a public service announcement that King James Bible University and the house of Lordship of Israel, we are not affiliated with any Christian group, any Christian denomination, any block street camps, neither any other organization. We don't communicate our notes, we don't share, neither do we compare our notes. King James Bible University and the house of the Lordship of Israel stands independently alone. We are not affiliated with any outside groups or any other resources. We stand alone. So let's get into the day teaching. Like I said, today teach the title, I Speak the Truth, Rebuking of the Two. Now, I was planning on bringing forward this full lesson, right? But I decided it's very important that I cut it in two, because the first part of the teaching is very important, very helpful, and it's very needed for us on this journey. I'm talking about us, true followers of Jehovah. It's very important that we get encouraged, and to let us know that, what we're going through, this ain't nothing new. Our forefathers went through it. Our forefathers went through it in the wilderness. We going through it today too. Nothing new under the sun. So the teaching I'm bringing forward, like I said, it's called Speak the Truth, Rebuking of the Truth. And we're going to touch on the burning bush, the fire that's in the burning bush. Fire, it comes, one, for correction, and two, for punishment, also trials. So, like I said, Jehovah's servants, we are not exempt, or it's not subject to go through the fire or the trials. Where they're going to be, there's going to be times of pain, disdain, rejection from family, temptations or lust, also correction. And you're going to face what? The fire of fornication. You're going to face the fire of the fiery trials, you know, of wanting to what? Forsake Jehovah on this walk because of the pressures of family and friends. Even our own desires, we are burning within. We're going to want to forsake, or we're going to either deviate or even consume in our own burning desires while going through the fire. But we have to go through it at the beginning. But we're going to come out at the end, proven, fit for Jehovah and his kingdom. Because gold is tried in the fire, that's these trials and these different desires, and men in the furnace of the oven. So, brothers and sisters, I want us to grab our Bible, our notepads, and our pen, and I want us to follow along with the teaching. Like I said, I'm going to break it in two, so it might be short, but it's needful for the body. It's needful for all of us who are followers of Christ. So, we're going to start over in the book of Isaiah. Isaiah chapter 55. Oh, 1 second, brothers and sisters. Let me get my Bible. My Bible. I don't know just now. Sorry, brothers and sisters. Bible. I can't have a niece with me today. So, okay, cool. Yes, Isaiah 55 and verse 6. And it reads, says here, seek. So we must search you, the Lord, the Spirit of God, while he may be found. Because he's in the fall. Seek you the Lord while he may be found, and call upon him while he is near. Let's go to Psalms. Go over to Psalms. Jump down to verse 1. It says here. In Psalm 34 and verse 4, it says here. See here? That's me, all of us, what? We sought the Lord, the Spirit of God. And what? He heard me. He heard us through our cries, through our afflictions, through being mocked, through being laughed at. He said, I sought the Lord, and he heard me. And what? Delivered me from all my fears. Jump down to verse 7. It says here. See here? The angel of the Lord, Spirit of God, encamp around them that who? That fear him, that desire him, and deliver them. So Jehovah, through his angel, camp around us. That who? Desire him and delivered them. He delivered us through his messenger, through his anointed vessel. It is through this anointed vessel that his desire has been known, and it's through this vessel that the way out and the way through it, this angel of the Lord is going to enlighten us. It's going to provide us with the way and deliver them. Jump down to verse 14. It says right here. It says here, depart from evil and do good. Seek peace and what? Pursue it. But you first got to go, first you got to what? Depart first. You got to depart. That means you got to forsake family, forsake friends, forsake loved ones, forsake old practices and traditions, and what? Seek peace and pursue it. Jump down to verse 19. It says here. See, many are the affliction of the righteous. Affliction after affliction. Many affliction after affliction of the righteous. Like I said, the righteous can go through these things. Many are the affliction of the righteous. We gotta go through this. When one trial hit, we overcome that. Boom, next one come. When another one come, boom, you get over that, next one come. But guess one thing, look here. But the Lord delivered him out of all, but the Lord delivered him out of all them. It's Jehovah who's going to deliver us out of the afflictions upon afflictions, trials upon trials, all of those wounds, all of those heartaches and all those pain. He's going to deliver us from. He's going to deliver us out of those things. Let's go with Sarah. Let's go with Sarah. Sarah. It says here in Sarah. 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 2. Verse 1. He says here, like I said, but the Lord delivered them. The Lord delivered him out of them all. But we gotta trust in Jehovah. We gotta trust in him. It's not gonna happen overnight. Like I said, gold is tried in the fire. Gold don't come out pure right away. It's a process. You'll go through different process, these different trials. You gotta go through the furnace. You gotta be proven. You gotta be afflicted. You gotta be made to come out pure. See ya? My son, my servant, if I now come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for what? Temptation. Those worldly pleasures. That's no temptation, the worldly pleasures, those deceitful doctrines, those persuasions and no trials. He said, prepare your soul for those things, for these worldly pleasures and these deceitful doctrines and these and persuasions and these persuasions that can come upon us, or that's can come our way, and these trials which can come our way. Jump down to verse 10. He says right here, verse 10. See, like I said, ain't nothing new under the sun. Our forefathers went through in the wilderness. We're going through it right now. See, look at generation of old and see, did any trust the Lord? And was what? Confounded, was consumed, was what? Destroyed. But you gotta trust him. Because he's gonna deliver you through those things. Jump up to verse 2. See ya? Set thy heart aright. Set thy heart aright. Stand firm. Abide. Bear the suffering, those pains, and the hardship, and those trials. Set your heart aright and constantly endure. Verse 6 says, believe in him and he will help thee. Order thy way aright and trust in him. Jump down to verse 18. See ya? This we should say. This is all us should be saying. Because we don't want to fall in the hands of the wicked. We don't want to fall in the hands of ungodly men. We don't even want to fall in the hands of our own soul, because our own soul can cause us to fall off. It says here, saying we will fall in the hands of the Lord and not in the hands of men. It's all of us, right here. See here? Saying we will fall in the hands to guidance, to influence, to sway, the power of the Lord, than into what? The hands, the influence, the sway, and the powers of men. Including our own soul. Don't forget that. Let's go with John. 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 3. What do you say? The wind blow it. But you gotta listen. The wind blow it. Where? Listen. The wind, watch this. Let me highlight this right here. See this right here? See this right here? So the wind blow where? Listen. I ain't talking to the rebellious ones. I ain't talking to the hard-headed ones. I ain't talking to the stiff-necked ones. I'm talking to those ones who's gonna humble their ears unto the Spirit. The wind blow where? Listen. The unrighteous man ain't gonna listen. The rebellious man ain't gonna listen. Only the humble and the meek is gonna listen. And thou hearest the sound thereof. But cannot tell us where it's coming, where is it going. That's someone who is seeking, who's hearing the sound, who's pondering on the sound. Again, that sound, the voice is not for the rebellious. It's not for the stiff-necked. It's not for the hard-headed. It's for those ones who's going to humble their ears, who's going to say, what is this going on? What is this? What is this? What is this on my hand? And it's going to seek it out. It's going to seek that sound out. It's going to seek that voice out. It's going to seek that spirit out. So is everyone that's brought forth of the spirit. Let's go to Isaiah. Isaiah 55, verse 11. And it reads here. See here? It reads here. So shall my word be go forth in my mouth. It shall not return to me void. It can return back to him empty. But it's going to accomplish that which I please. It's going to prosper into the thing whereto I sent it. He's going to send it into the angel. And it's going to prosper where he sent it. Because the angel, he's going to take that spirit that is upon him, and he's going to grab his master's children, and he's going to guide them. He's going to equip them. He's going to encourage them. It's going to accomplish the which he pleased and prosper whereto he sent it. Also, he's going to send unto us. We're going to hearken unto it. And we're going to follow it. Let me show you the mouth talking about spirit. See this word is your mouth? This mouth? It's talking about spirit. Follow my spirit. Let's go to Zechariah to prove the point. Let me show you something. Zechariah 7. Jump down to verse 11. See here? It says here. Zechariah 7 and 11. See here? Yes. Did I pull this one? Zechariah 7 and 11. It's the wrong scripture. There the hard name of the stone. Yes, Rachel. Yea, he made the hearts as adamant stone, lest they should hear the law, and the words which the Lord of hosts had sent in his spirit by the former prophets. That's what I need, Rachel. That right there. See, but they refused to hearken and pull away their shoulder and stop the ear that they should not hear. Yea, they made their hearts as adamant stone, lest they should hear the law on the words which the Lord of hosts has sent in his spirit by the former prophets. So let's go over to Exodus. Go to Exodus. Exodus chapter 3. Jump down to verse 2. Rachel. Says here. Verse 3, verse 2. And the angel, this messenger of the Lord, appeared unto him in the flame of the fire. In the flame of the fire. Just right here. Flame, oh shoot, right here. Flame of the fire. I need right here. So that flame of the fire, I'm talking about congregation. Let's go with Sarah. I'm reading it first. Let me first read this off for. And the angel of the Lord appeared unto him in the flame of fire. It's a congregation together. Out of the midst, from among a bush, a congregation of people. And he looked. And remember, the bush burned with fire. And the bush was not consumed. So like I said, the flame of fire is a congregation together. We can go with Sarah to show that. Let's go with Sarah. Let me show you guys something with Sarah. Let's go with Sarah. Sarah 21. Verse 9. And it reads, see ya? Even though it's a congregation of wicked, I showing you where that flame of fire is a congregation of people. Verse 9, Rachel. Says yo, the congregation of the wicked is like a what? A tow wrapped together. And the end of them is a what? A flame of fire to destroy them. All those wrapped together. The flame of fire is a congregation. The flame of fire is a congregation together. So let's go back over Exodus chapter 3. And verse 2, Rachel. Read it again. And the angel of the Lord appeared unto them in the flame of fire in the midst of the bush, and looked, and behold, the bush burned with fire, and the bush was not consumed. So, like I said, the angel of the Lord appeared in the midst of the congregation together, and looked, and the bush was not consumed. So this right here, this happened to all of us who's here right now. Because, like me, I was looking like, it's like, this was, it's all of us right here. And look at this as people around us trying to figure out what's going on with these people. How come they ain't consumed with fire? All these trials. They trying to figure out these people, like they ain't being moved. Through all the fire, they praise Jehovah. They praise Jehovah constantly. They call Jehovah constantly. Through all the trials going on in the world, all the chaos going on in the world, they haven't kept their mind. They haven't looked to the left, looked to the right. They constantly endure and constantly confess over Jehovah's name continually. I'm going to prove that in scripture. Let's go over to prayer Manasseh. Prayer Azariah. Prayer Azariah. Let me show you something. Let's go here. Chapter 1. Prayer Manasseh, chapter 1, verse 26. Watch this. Let me show you something. It's the wrong one. Prayer Azariah. That is, oh shoot, shit. I forget to look that up. Prayer Azariah. That should be Bell and the Dragon. I think that's it, yeah. 1 and 26. No. Prayer Azariah. What it is? What a fierce chair. I forgot to look that up, chair. Prayer of Azariah. That is in that's it right here. Yes. So Prayer Azariah, that is the songs of the 3 holy children. Right here. See, like I said, it's right here. We're going to take our time. Like I said, over here. Says here, and the angel of the Lord appear unto them in the flame of fire in the midst. So that angel, he's amongst the people. He ain't exempt. The same trials those people going through, he's going through too. Only thing is, as a messenger of Jehovah, he's going to guide them. He's going to give them the wisdom and the skills to go through it, to go through fire. Like I said, he ain't exempt because he gave his own trials and his own affliction he go through daily. Watch this. He right in the midst of them. Watch this. This prayer has a riot, songs of the 3 holy children, right? See ya? But the angel of the Lord came down in the oven. Like I said, he went down the fire with them together. But too, Azariah and his fellows, like I said, the flame of fire is a congregation of people together. See ya? But the angel of the Lord, the messenger of the Lord came down in the oven together with Azariah and his fellows and smoked the flame of the fire or the oven. Like I said, he is gonna, like, he can be in the midst of watch this. As an angel as a messenger of Jehovah, the people look, he's going to be example. So people see he ain't falling or he ain't succumbing to it, he can encourage them through his actions. So, like I said, the angel of Jehovah, watch him. Watch how he carry himself through trials. Don't think because he called me going through trials. He going through trials. But we need to watch how he handle it. He don't show it. He go by his daily life like it ain't bothering him. That's why I says, yo, that's why he's in the midst of them. He's gonna be an example. Let's go with Sarah. Let's go with Deuteronomy. Let me show you that bush is a people. Let's go with Deuteronomy. Deuteronomy, chapter 33, verse 16. See ya? Go verse 16. See ya? That bush is a congregation of people. Watch this. And the precious things of the earth, who? The earth, the people. The people of Israel. And the fullness thereof, and for the good will of him that dwelleth in the bushes, in the people. Watch this. Let the blessing come upon the head of Joseph. Watch this. And upon the top of the head of him that was what? Separated from who? His brethren. Because he's amongst them. He dwelt amongst the people, his brethren. And the top of the head of him that was separated from his brethren. Because he dwelt amongst them, he's separated. Joseph separates from his brothers. So like I said, so these are the people who are separated unto Jehovah, who he's going to put through these tests and these trials through the fire to prove them with his judgment. These trials we're going to go through. We're going to go through these trials. We're going to go through. We're going to go through with what? Family forsaking us, friends and loved ones. You're going to have people calling you what? Crazy. They're going to mock you and they're going to taunt you. All the trials we got, all this. And listen, we ain't doing this in secret. We in the midst of them going through trials. And we in the midst of them where they're going to mock us. They're going to taunt us. They're going to call us crazy. And through it all, we stand bold, confessing Jehovah all the way until the end. Let's go. 1 Peter. 1 Peter. 1 Peter. 1 Peter. Chapter 4. I'm down to verse 12. Verse 12 in the reads. Watch this. Verse 12. See ya? Says ya. See ya? Beloved, you promised one. Think it not strange. Don't think it's strange like, why you? Why you? It happened to every true follower of Jehovah. Actually, beloved, think it not strange. We ain't special. Every follower of Jehovah had to go through these strange, through these trials. So think it not strange concerning these fiery trials, which shall try you. Because it's going to try you. Jehovah has to try you to see if you is fit for his kingdom. He has to try you. All the different desires, he has to try you to see if you're going to fall. See if you're going to fall. See if I'm going to fall. Although some strange thing happen unto you, don't think it's strange. It has to happen. It has to happen to us. Come down to verse 13. But he says, yo, but rejoice. Don't complain. After y'all see a message, you say, oh, what's up? You say, man, I'm good. El Mano is saying it. I'm good. Even our Elder Jenkins, all our elders, we ask them, they good. We ain't even know what they're going through. That's why it says here, but rejoice in so much as you are partakers of Christ's suffering. Didn't we have the seed in us when we was up and down? Didn't we have the seed in us when we was up and down in many places, defiling ourselves with their abominational practice? See ya? But rejoice in so much as be partakers of Christ. The same way how Christ was suffering in us when we was in many places, the same way we can suffer in this world amongst the wicked. Watch this. Let me go to Isaiah. Isaiah. Let me show you something in Isaiah. Isaiah. Go to 43. 24, C and D. Watch this. Watch this. 24. See ya? Right here. That's right here. No, I like that. Let me show you something. Hold that right there. Let's go back over here. See ya? Let's show you here. But rejoice in so much as you are partakers of Christ's suffering, because he's suffering in us. Because watch this. This us. We do this, see it. Was in us. But thou hast made me to serve with thy sins. And thou hast wear me with thy iniquity or acts of sins. The same way how we doing him, we got to go through the same suffering. Our family can wear our backside right out. They can taunt us. They can laugh at us. They can try to persuade us. All it's going to be agony and pain to your soul. Because your flesh want to say, turn back. Your spirit want to say, no, sir. Keep on going. Your flesh saying, turn back, John. And your spirit saying, John, if you turn back, you can die. We got to go through it. That when, see ya? 1 Peter 4 and 12. That when his glory shall be revealed, you may be glad also with exceedingly joy. I'm not verse 14. See ya? If you be reproached, for my way say, if you be reproached for what? The way of Jehovah, happy are you. Be happy. Don't never let the enemy see you down. That's when you know they got you. Smile in the face of adversity. Smile in the face of the wicked. Don't never let them see it bothering you. Even if it bothering you, keep on smiling. Keep on smiling. See ya? Hear this. If you be a prophet for Christ's sake, for the name of Christ, happy are you. For the spirit of glory and God rested upon you. Or their part, you're evil spoken of, because they can speak evil of you. They can call you, tell you in a cult. They can call you a devil. They can say all manner of evil against you. But on your part, he is glorified. Because you're going to glorify him in the midst of them. Call me whatever you want to call me. I know one thing. I'm a follow Jehovah. You call me whatever you want to call me. I don't care what you say to me. I don't care what you do to me. On his part, I'm going to glorify him. I'm going to do my part. I'm going to glorify him in the midst of my enemies. Let's continue on. Like I said, and these tests and trials are until completion. This ain't going to stop midway between your life. If you live 100 years, if you live 110 years, you can go through your trials. It's till completion. And like I said, and this messenger of Jehovah is going to be in the midst of you the entire time on the journey. And he's going to partake in the fire with you. Let's go back over Exodus. Exodus 23 and verse 20. And it reads, see ya? Remember, market marker, market marker, remember, I sent a messenger before you to keep you what? In the way. I sent a messenger in the present to keep you in the way. And to bring thee into a place which I prepared for you. We are go through the trials. You are the gold tried in the fire, and supplement is tried in the furnace of adversity. He got to prepare you for a place prepared for you. So that thing go. So you got to go through the trials. See ya? It said, beware of him. Beware of him. Beware of him. And what? Obey his voice. Disobey? Disobey? Let's go play us, go to hell. He said, beware of him. That same angel who he said in the midst of the trial, he said, obey his voice. Hey, meditate. Obey his voice. Hey, ask questions. Obey his voice. Hey, stop playing the game. Obey his voice. Pray for him. He says, yo, provoke him not. But he will not pardon thy transgression. For my ways in him. My ways in him. Is even prove the point? You're over here, right? How many times I see people get cut? How many times I see people get, what, expelled out of this house? He says, yo, for my ways in him. Let me prove the point. Let me prove the point. His ways in his messenger. And y'all tell me if I tell a lie. Let's go with Genesis. Genesis 3. 11. Watch this. See ya? Watch this. Watch this. And he said, who told you thou art naked? Hast thou learned of the tree where I command thou now to eat? You come over here with your, maybe you come over here asking me this camp question. You come over here trying to push a philosophy. You come over here limping. You come over here ain't standing upright. Says, yo, watch this. This ain't joking his way in him. Jump on verse 24. Tell me this ain't true. Tell me this ain't true. 24. So he drove out the man. How many people y'all see get kicked out of here? He placed in the east of garden in cherubim. And break there. And break there. Flame of fire. Come past me. Come past the sun, man. To keep the way of the tree of life. Boy, listen. Like I say, why did message put us out in the heartbeat? Because your whole ways in him. Watch this. See ya? Let's go over to Hebrews. Hebrews. Hey, listen, you know him. He crying don't move him. Watch it. Hebrews. Crying don't move him. Watch it. Hebrews 12. Hebrews 12 and 17. Oh man, Hebrews 12 and 17. See ya? Hebrews 12 and 17. Watch this. It says here, for you know afterwards, when you have inherited the blessing, you keep up house in Jehovah. You know what's required of you. You know you shouldn't do and what you should do. He was rejected and found no place for repentance. I'm sorry. Sorry what? So he saw it carefully with tears. Please, man, I was wrong. Give me another chance. I tell you, see ya? See ya? And he placed the eastern garden in the cherubim. Boy, when I'm being come around, you know what you're saying to me. You ain't get no come back in with me. You can stay out. I mean, first one tell you, buddy, don't come back in here. Don't come back in here. Okay, let's continue on. See ya? Let's go with 23. See ya? With 22. Jump down with 22. See ya? With 22. See ya? With 22. It says here, but if thou wert in works, not lip service, not lips, he's saying works, and works obey his voice. Did you meditate? That's works. Did you ask question? Do you understand the lesson? And works obey his voice. And do all that I speak. And I keep telling y'all think it's be Jehovah asking the messenger if y'all meditating them. all that I speak. Tell not be enemy until I enemy. And adversary until I adversary. But we are putting the works. Let's go over there. Children now. Let's go back over the songs of the holy children. Chapter 1, verse 26. See ya? Verse 26. What it says here, verse 26? See ya? See ya? I said, but the angel of the Lord came down in the midst of the oven together with Azariah and his fellows and smote the flame of the oven. I say, right there in the fire with us, current through trials too. And he smoked the fire. Jump down to verse 27. See ya? Watch this. See ya? Let's right here. See ya? And made the midst of the furnace as it had been moist wind. And he made the midst of the furnace as it had been a moist whistling wind, so that the fire touched them not at all, neither hurt nor troubled them. like I said, he's gonna give you what? All the tools. Like I said, the messenger he sent in a way is gonna guide us and prepare us in our journey through this world. He's gonna give us what? The skills and the ability that was given unto him by Jehovah to overcome the trials that we are gonna face. It's his service unto Jehovah's people to make this journey of ours, even though it's going to be tough, but however, he can give us the skills that our spirit, that our soul is going to endure those things, not our flesh. Our flesh is going to cry out, but our spirit is going to cry the voice of joy. It's going to fess Jehovah way, but our flesh is going to cry out. But like I said, he's not God of flesh, he's God's spirit. So that messenger is going to what? It's not going to suit your flesh, because the flesh want to give up. The spirit is going to, the spirit want to fight. So he is confident that spirit was in you. Making it easy, making this journey, like I said, easier to bear. Let's continue on. Jump down to verse 28. See ya? See what we do in the midst of the fire? Rachel, say something. See ya? Rachel. See ya? Then the three, all of them out, praise and glorify. And what? Bless. Give wisdom or understanding of God in the furnace. In the furnace, be in the furnace. Give wisdom, no understanding of Jehovah. Saying what? Wisdom given our down. We in the fire, we saying this. We in the furnace, we in these trials. Wisdom, understanding, effectively our thou, O Lord, God, our Father, and to be praised and to be exalted above all forever. Come down for 3. See ya? What I did? And blessed, was given us thy glory, thy glorious and holy way, and to be praised and exalted above all forever. Come down for, see ya? That's what we're doing. Jump up to verse 1. See ya? Verse 1. See ya? See ya? And they what? They walk. They were faithful. We were faithful in the midst of the fire, in the midst of the trials. What we doing? Confessing God. And what? And what? The knowledge of God and the given knowledge of Jehovah. That we doing in the fire. Like I said, people looking like, what the hell? What the hell? These people crazy. These people crazy now. They think God is crazy. Because we in the midst, we were faithful in the fire, just praising Jehovah, confessing His way, confessing the knowledge of Jehovah, and giving knowledge of Jehovah. In the midst of the fire, people saying, these people gotta be damn crazy. These people, they ain't no good. That's what I said, taking not strange. When they speak evil against you, because in the flesh, people, the flesh trying to figure, hold on now. Man, shoot. Let's go with Daniel. Let's go with Daniel. Daniel. Chapter 10. Jump down to verse 8. Oh, come on, Bible. Daniel 10 and 8. You know what? I think you playing crazy with me today. Let me see something. Daniel 10. Okay, cool. I know I could do. Now you don't play crazy. You know what? I'm gonna get rid of you right now. Let me go to my backup. Because you playing crazy. Boom. Let me go to my backup. Because you playing crazy, Bible. Cool. Let's go with Daniel. 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 Chapter 10. Daniel chapter 10, verse 8. A. See ya? Therefore I was left alone. I saw a great vision. This was me. Therefore I was left alone. I saw his great vision. Just go to Ox. Ox. This is all of us. It's all of us. Ox, chapter 8. Ox. Chapter 7, actually. Ox chapter 7. And verse 31. Rachel. Says here. Rachel. Ox here. Let's read it again. Therefore I was left alone. I saw his great vision, great sight. Watch this. And when Moses saw it, he wondered at the sight. He said, what's going on? What's going on, people? To see me how Moses looked at one of the sight, the same way our family and friends and strangers look at us. They wonder at the sight. Let's go over to Exodus chapter 3. Exodus. Chapter 3. And verse 3. And reads. See ya? Exodus chapter 3 and verse 3. See ya? And Moses said, I will now turn aside and see this great sight. Why this congregation is not burned? Take me saying that. Why are these people in consumed? Many of them hoping we get consumed. Many of them hoping we pine away. Many of our family members waiting on us to fall. Let's waiting, patiently waiting. Let's go back over Daniel chapter 10. Daniel chapter 10. And verse 9. And it reads. See? Yet I heard his voice. Yet I heard his words. I heard his words. Exodus chapter 3 and verse 4. And when the Lord saw that he turned aside to see, what did? Call what? Call him or the midst or the bush and said, Moses, Moses. And he said, what? Here am I. Let's go with Ezekiel. Ezekiel. Ezekiel chapter 40. Ezekiel chapter 40 and verse 3. And it reads. Ezekiel 40. 40 and verse 3. Rachel. And it reads. Ezekiel 40 and verse 3. Where's verse 3? See ya. And we did. And he brought me thither. He brought me thereby. And remember, there was a man. There was a man. And we did. There was a man. Rachel. And we did. There was a man. And he stood in the gate. Let's go to Daniel. Chapter 11. Daniel. Chapter 11. John chapter 11. John chapter 10, my God. 10 and 11. But 10 and verse 11, and it reads, I said unto me, O Daniel, my great beloved, understand the words that I speak unto thee, and stand upright, for unto thee I am now sent. And when he has spoken these words unto me, I stood trembling. Come on, verse 12. And then he said unto me, fear not, Daniel, for from the first day that thou didst set thy heart to understand, because you're trying to figure out what's going on, and to understand, and to chase thyself, what? Oh, come on, Bible. Before the Lord, before thy God, thy voice was heard, and I have come for thy words. Come on, verse 11. Come on, verse 11. He said unto me, O Daniel, a man greatly beloved, understand the word that I speak unto thee, and stand uprightly, for unto thee I am now sent. And when he had spoken the words unto me, I stood trembling. Let's go over to Exodus 3 and verse 5. He says here, Exodus 3 and verse 5. He said unto me, draw nigh hither, put off thy shoes, your authority, all those places you have trained, and I was tied to, that you felt compelled and obligated to serve in those church buildings, the block street camps. It says here, from off thy feet, from off thy desires, from your thoughts, from our ways, from our doings. So what? If I become in Jehovah's house with our own desires, we will be consumed and burned. For the place where all thou stand is what? A separated people. So we cannot come in Jehovah's house with our own desires, our own thoughts, or we'll be consumed in the fire. The wicked will be consumed in the fire. I'm going to show them the teaching. Let's go back over Daniel chapter 10, verse 13. It says right here. Daniel 10, verse 13. And it reads. Daniel 10 and 13. B. But lo, Michael, one of the chief priests, came what? To help me. Came to help me. Jump up to verse 12. What he did? And he said unto me, fear not, Daniel, for from the first day thou didst set thy heart to understand, this was me. This is many of us. See ya? Thy words were heard, and I am what? I am come for thy words. I trying to figure out what's going on with people. These people are different. Some different with people. I cannot put my finger on it. Michael come to tell me, I come, fear not, John. I'm gonna tell you what's going on. I'm gonna tell you exactly what's going on. See ya? Someone for 14. Say it here. See ya? For 14. Says ya. Now I'm come to make thee to understand what shall befall the people in the latter days. For yet what? This sight is for many days. Like I said, these trials, these afflictions, these trouble, is till the end. This ain't no, we start the day and the end in between middle. It's for many days. Like I said, let's go with Ezekiel. Ezekiel chapter 10. Ezekiel 10, verse 4. And it reads, see ya? Ezekiel 40. What about Ezekiel 40 and 4, man? What's going on here? Ezekiel 40. 40. Ezekiel 40 and verse 4. Ezekiel 40 and 4. Ezekiel 40 and 4. And the man said unto me, Son of man, remember with thy ears, and hear with thy ears, and set thy heart upon all that I shall show thee, for to intend that I might show them unto thee, thou fucking way thou brought hither. That's why I brought there. Show me. Declare all that thou seest to what? The house of Israel. I gotta go and tell my family, listen, boy, this is the house of Jehovah. This where Jehovah lies. But you ain't sure, boy? The people, no, don't let people tell you they crazy. Listen to me. This is the house of Jehovah. This where you need to be. He says here, declare thou this and see. He said, declare all that thou seest to the house of Israel. I gotta tell my family. I can't keep this in. I have to tell them, yo, listen to me. Where y'all is ain't the right place. Ain't the right place. Like I said, the angel, that angel that appeared unto him in the flame of fire was a messenger, was a prophet of Jehovah who was in the midst of the people, who was in the midst of them. And he was in the midst of the people, like I said, trying and proving them and teaching them of the same fire and desire of Jehovah's righteous judgment. And what? They were not consumed through those trials contained in the fire. And his judgment, his pure and holy doctrine and teaching, they were not consumed by those corrections, by those judgment teachings while in the fire. Also, the fire, which is his judgment, which is the judgment of God, is also going to consume those, all those that push forth doctrines and knowledges that will sway the simple. And that fire also consume those that follow false doctrine also. The ungodly, those are rebellious ones who lost afterward unrighteousness. Go Wisdom of Solomon. Let's go Wisdom of Solomon. Watch this. Wisdom of Solomon. Wisdom of Solomon. Watch this. Wisdom of Solomon. Wisdom of Solomon. 16. 16. Wisdom 16. Jump down from 15. Wisdom jump 16. Let's start at 15. Start at 15. Start at 15. It goes all the way down to 17. Wisdom Solomon 16, 15, down to 17, and it reads here. See here? Says here, but it's not possible to escape the hands of the Lord. Escape thy hands. Ain't possible for no one. Follow Jehovah, and the wicked. It's not possible to escape thy hands. It's not. So we can read verse 16. And it reads, for the ungodly that deny to know thee, it's our family, it's our friends, will what? Scourge by thy strength or thy arm, with what? Strange rain. Those strange doctrine, haters and strange doctrines. See ya? Were they what? Persuaded that they could not avoid, and to what? They lust. To those desires, they were consumed. It's the wicked, because they were swayed by those false doctrines or those crafty men. See ya? Turn to verse 17. For which is what? Most to be what? For which it was to be wondered at. So what? The fire, those desires, those burning lust, had more force, had more strength, had more power, had more sway in the knowledge that quench what? All in the knowledge. Why? Because we know the knowledge and understanding is wrong, but what? But through our lust, we will still learn of it and go after it. Like I said, the lust has more power over understanding. And I can show that in scripture. See what it did? To quench all things. Quench all things. What? For the world, fight it for righteousness. There's righteousness. But what? But lust always shows up. Like I said, the fire that burned in lust had more force, had more strength, had more sway in the knowledge. Because many of us could have the knowledge of God, but do we have the fire, the desire to follow him? Let's go with Jeremiah. Go with Jeremiah. Jeremiah. Put a point. Jeremiah 20. Go down here. Jeremiah 20. Jeremiah 20. Jeremiah 20. Jeremiah 20 and verse 7. And it reads. See ya? See ya? Get you. Says you. Oh Lord, like I said, many of us could have the knowledge of God, but do we desire to follow him? Watch this. Oh Lord, thou art what? Deceived, thou persuade me, and I was persuaded. Thou art stronger than I, and I prevail. See ya? Oh Lord, thou hast persuaded me, and I was persuaded. I was persuaded to follow thee. Thou was stronger. Because he persuaded me. He swayed me. You're stronger than I. And I prevail. But watch this. I am the derision. I mock daily. Everyone mocked me. Everyone said, you was a fool, boy. So fool for me over. Saying, you persuaded me. You persuaded me to follow you. Now what? Now this word, like I say, this word you teaching me is the truth. And everything, and everything you show me is the truth. You persuade me. I can't go back. I know it's the truth. Because everything you show me, I go in the book and I find it. Now I catch all kind of help from my family. All because of the truth. All because you persuade me to follow you. My flesh will turn back with my spirit saying, John, you can't go. And I don't want to go, Jehovah. But man, I catch in hell. I catch in hell, Jehovah. I catch all kind of hell from my family and friends. They laughing, they taunt me daily, calling me, asking me to go to funeral on the Sabbath. No the Sabbath, no. But they making fun of me. They know, they taunt me. Joining, happy birthday. They know it's happy birthday. They taunt me. Joining, our funeral go to on Saturday. They know it's my Sabbath. They taunt me. Happy Father's Day. They know it's happy Father's Day. They taunt me. Merry Christmas. All these they tell me, they taunt me. They know I'm for it. They taunt me. They taunt me because why? You persuade me that all these things is wicked. All these things is wicked. See ya? Watch this. What I say? For since I speak, since I speak, I cry out. I cry violence and spoil. I say, man, I'm not going to mention Jehovah no more around my family and friends because they keep taunting me and laughing at me. I'm going to forsake this way. I'm going to leave the house of Jehovah and go back to my family in those church buildings and those Black Street camps. See ya? I cry out and violence and spoil. I say, man, I ain't came back there. But guess what? Guess what? Watch this. See ya? No, you know, watch it. Watch it. When it says it, for since I speak, I cry out violence and spoil. That's our flesh crying out. Our flesh telling us to leave. Watch it. We shouldn't put a point. Watch this. Let's go with Job. Put a point. Let's go with Job. Watch this. Let's go with Job. Job. 2 and 9. Watch this. Job 2 and 9. Watch this. Put a point. Job 2 and 9. Huh? See ya? This is it. Then said my spirit unto me. Does thou still what? Retain thy integrity, thy faith, thy thoughts, thy belief? It says you forsake Christ God, forsake God and what? Separate. You still hold your faith and belief? Huh? Your family laughing at you. They taunting you. They forsake you. You still holding your belief? Your thoughts? Separate from God. Forsake him. But it's just, watch this. It's just, see, I see it? But I say unto I said to my spirit, thou. I said unto what? My spirit. Thou speakest one of the foolish spirits speaking. What? 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 Watch it. Let's go to Jeremiah. Let's go to Romans. Let's go to Romans. I'll show you some Romans. Romans 8. Romans 8, 35. Watch this. Romans 8 and 35. Watch this. Romans 8 and 35. Rachel. Romans 8 and 35. Romans 8 and 35. Says y'all. That's Rachel. So I want y'all. See y'all? But I say unto her, thou speakest one of the foolish spirits. Foolish spirits speaking. What? Romans 8 and 34. Who shall separate us from the love of who? Jehovah. Tribulations, or the stress, or persecution, or famine, or nakedness, or perils, or the sword? None of them say, never. None of them. Who? You know, tribulation, no famine, no peril or stress can take me from Jehovah. Let's go hold Jeremiah. 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 All this things we got to go through in the fire, brothers and sisters. All this. Jeremiah 20. Jeremiah 20. Verse 9. I said, I want soul can cause us go to hell. I want spirit. Jeremiah 20 and 9. Watch this. Jeremiah 20 and 9. But see what we say, watch it. Jeremiah 29. See ya? Rachel. Watch this. This is Rachel. After I say, no will I speak anymore in thy way, you know, I ain't confessing your name no more. I ain't speaking your way no more. I ain't go there and tell my brothers and sisters and family about your way. But watch this, like I say, the fire has more pull, has more sway than the knowledge. Watch it. But its word was in my heart. Compared to burning fire, I lust and sharpened my bones. And I was weary and forbearing, and I could not stay. I could not stay. I couldn't continue to keep it in. I had to confess my Lord openly in the presence of my enemies. Because why? See ya? My heart was what? Burning. It's a consuming fire. See ya? Forbearing, withholding, refrain. See? And I was what? Withholding, refrain. I could not stay. I couldn't hold that back. I couldn't hold it back. I had to confess him openly. Let's go hold Romans. Let's go hold Romans. 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 Hold Romans. Watch this, Romans. Romans 8. Romans 8. Romans 8 and 38. Watch this, Romans 8 and 38. Romans 8 and 38. Romans 8 and 39. 39 D and E. 39 D and E. Watch this. Rachel. And verse 38. 38, Rachel. It's Rachel. And this Rachel. That's why you want Rachel. Watch it. See? For I am persuaded that neither death, nor life, nor depths, nor any other creature shall separate. Watch it. For 38, Romans chapter 8, 38, A, B, C, G, H, and Romans chapter 8, 38, 9, 38, 39, D and E. See ya? For I was persuaded that neither death, nor life, nor depths, nor any creature shall be able to separate us from the love of God, which is what? Jehovah, the way of salvation, our creator. Nothing can separate us. Nothing. Jump down to verse 36. Jump down to verse 36. See ya? Verse 36. Verse 36. As is written, for thy sake, we are what? We are killed. We are a figure of punishment. We suffer all day long. We are what? Accounted. We are considered what? As a sheep for a slaughter. Like I say, they count us for a sheep for a slaughter. Oh, you going to follow King James Bible University? You going straight to hell. You going on the wrong path. That's what they tell us. All day, they keep telling us, you come from around that man now. Johnny, you change. Every time you start following them people, you change. See ya? We are counted for the slaughter. We count a sheep for the slaughter. See ya? 37. 37. For 37. Rachel. Watch this. 37 says here, nay, in all these things, we are more than what? Conquerors. Through him that what? Love us. Through all those things, we conquer through him that love us. We don't care what they say about us. Through all things they say about us, we conquer us through him that promised us. He promised us. If we go through this fire, he promised us. If we go through these trials and these affliction, he has a place prepared for us. But we have to go through this fire, brothers and sisters. You have to go through it. We can't go around the fire or jump over the fire. We got to go through the fire. Like I said, this walk right here, we got to go through the enemy. And the enemy is our family. Don't look at nobody else. It's our family that go through. They is our biggest enemy. They is our biggest obstacle. They is our biggest... There's our biggest adversary. Let's go with Psalms. Let's go with Psalms. Psalms 23. Psalm 23. See ya? Psalm 23. 23 and 4. Psalm 23 and verse 4. Watch this. Psalm 23, verse 4. See ya? Down to 6. Psalm 23 and 4. Down to 6. Says here, yea, though I walk through the valley of shadow of death, I will desire no evil. No evil. No leavened bread. I mean, no leavened bread. No false doctrine. For thou fraction be with me. Can't come to me with your Jesus is God. Can't come to me with your camp doctrine. You're still walking through the valley. They come in, they're on the left side, they're on the right side in the valley, trying to persuade you, trying to pull you away from your over. I will desire no evil. Thy rod and thy staff come from me. This word come from me. Because why? Watch it. Thou preparest the table in the presence of me. In the presence of my enemies. That's your family. That's your loved ones. Right there. When you're home watching TV, watching King James Bible University, and then in the front there, your family going, what you want to doing? Or you right there listening to that, them crazy people at the King Bible University. Oh, Brother Paul right there, listen to Ella, listen, that's what is my call Ella Johnson talking about Jesus ain't God. See ya? Prepare to the presence of my enemies. Someone family. Thou anoint my hair with oil, a cup running over. Surely God's mercy shall fall on me, shall fall on all days of my life. That says eternity. And what? I will dwell, I will abide in the house of the Lord forever. And the house of Jehovah, you go through his trials. We think this right here in Exodus. Hold on. Let's go over there. Exodus. Go in Exodus. See ya? Exodus chapter 3, where it is? Exodus 3. What do you think it's right here? See ya? An angel of the Lord appear. What do you think angel's doing? What do you think angel's doing? Think he's sitting down having a good time? He's teaching the people. An angel of the Lord appear in the flame of fire over the midst of the bush. And look, remember the bush not consumed. That's us. He prepared in the presence of our enemies. They looking. They watching. Trying to figure what's going on. In the presence of our enemies, he feeding us. Also in the presence of our enemies, we're going through the affliction. That's why they can laugh and turn on us and they can mock us. They mock us because they tell us we learn lies. They mock us because they tell us we learn lies. They mock us because when we go through the trials, they say, yeah, I tell you, you know you're going through trials because you're going to fall behind that wicked man, that old devil. That's what they can tell you. Some of us can hearken on them and depart. Let's go back. See ya? Like I say, we in the midst of our enemies right now. We ain't in no secret place or no hidden building. We in the open, being fed, confessing Jehovah, being a sight unto the enemy because they trying to figure us out. And they waiting for us to fall. They waiting for us to forsake this walk. And they'll be the first to tell you, see, I told you so. I told you so. I say, watch this. Let's go over to Exodus. See ya? Exodus chapter 3 and 3. See ya? Moses said, I will now turn aside and see his great sight. Why the bush not consumed? Brothers and sisters right there waiting for us to be consumed. They waiting. They waiting, brothers and sisters. They waiting for us to be consumed. See ya? Let's go to Psalms. Psalms 27. Come on. Going over here. Psalm 27. Let's read on. Psalm 27. Psalm 27. Verse 1. Psalm 27, verse 1. See ya? Psalm 27, verse 1. See ya? The Spirit of God is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? The Lord is my strength of my life. Whom shall I be afraid? When the wicked, even my enemies and my foes came upon me, to eat up my flesh, they stumbled and fell. Verse 3. Though the host encamp against me, my heart fear not. The host, that's your family. Come against me, my heart fear not. See ya? Though war should rise against me, in this will I be confident. Be confident in the truth. Because he's my battle axe. He's my shield of defense against all wars from all adversaries, all those fiery darts they try to throw at me, rise against me, and that's why I be confident. One thing I desire of the Lord, that what? Will I seek after? And what? That I may dwell in the house of Jehovah. See ya? Look here. See ya? See ya? One thing will I desire of the Lord, that I will seek after him. And that I what? See ya? That I may dwell in the house of Jehovah all days of my life, to remember the beauty of the Lord and to acquire in his people, inquire my brothers, inquire my sisters, how to get through his trials. It's because they there to help us, we there to help them. I would say to remember the beauty, the Lord Jehovah, and to inquire in his temple. Because in his temple, we have his people carrying the spirit. In his temple, we have people with wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. So when you go through these trials, you seek out a brother, seek out a sister to get you through these trials. That's why your house, that's why we together. That's why the push people together. The stronger, we stronger together. We weaker set apart. Once we together, the enemy cannot come in. Once we together, we have the strength to overcome all obstacles, to overcome all enemies, to overcome all these trials. We got to be together. That push is the people together, not separated. Let's go to Psalms chapter 3. Psalms 3, verse 2. See ya? Many there be will say of my soul, there's no help for him in God. Are we reading, brothers and sisters? Many there, it's your family. Ain't no stranger. Be amongst family. Many there be will say of my soul, there is no help for him in God, because they don't believe in our God. They believe in Jesus. The God we serving, and them brothers over there, our house Lordship Israel, can't help or guide you in the right direction. That's what they're telling us. So come on, Jeremiah. Come on, Jeremiah. 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 Hold on. Jeremiah. Jeremiah chapter 20. See ya? Let's go somewhere. Jeremiah 20. Jeremiah chapter 20. See ya? Jeremiah 20, verse 10. See ya? So it says here. For I heard the word, the defaming, speaking against the lying, the despising, what? Of many. See ya? Many fail on every side. Many desire on every side. Because what? They desire to see you fall. They desire to see me fall. They watching you like an eagle watching his prey, hoping for you to fall. See ya? What? Report, say they. Report, say they. And I will report it. See ya? All my what? Family. All my friends. All my brethren and partners. What they do? They watch for my what? My whole thing. They watch my whole thing. They wait. No, let me read it again. All my family and friends watch my whole thing. They watch for when I get in a situation where I stuck between a decision I gotta make, stuck between the flesh and the spirit. Now I'm in a situation, okay, cool. Now they waiting. They said no wait, okay, cool. He in a jam right now. Let me see what he can do. Let me see what he can do. Let me see if he can call on his God. Let me see if he can call his God. See ya? Let me highlight it again. Let me highlight it again. See ya? And my family, my brethren, watch my whole thing, saying, see, they said no, this whole thing, this right here, many of us have to go through this. This whole thing, the way we sitting there, now we reasoning in our mind, what a fear shared. What next? What next? Right now, we in a situation, we in trouble right now. Family watching you, Okay, let me see what you can do. Let me see what you can do. Let me see if you can call on your God. See ya? Saying, perhaps we will entice. He will be enticed. See ya? And we shall prevail against him. And we shall take our revenge of him. See that? They ain't playing with us. Your family playing with us. They watching all my family. Watching for my whole thing. It's just a true statement because it happened to me. I know it happened to y'all. They say, okay, cool. Let me see what you can do now. Call on your God. Call on him. Call on your God. Some of them sitting down there say, boy, John and boy, mother for you say, I feel your pain, bro. Yeah, boy. They try to entice you. You know what? You know if you didn't leave that church, because remember when I joined, remember we used to church joining? Remember you used to go through all this hell? Think about it. Yeah. Perhaps you will entice him. John, you won't see, John, think about it. You won't see all of a sudden I say to 40 people, all hell breaking loose on you. They try to entice you and say, no, but John, no, but Paul, you right, babe. You right. See ya? Perhaps will I entice him and we shall prevail against him. Perhaps you can persuade him and prevail against him. I should take our revenge on him. See ya? Like I said, I could not remain in sin. I could not remain amongst my family that are in the world. My desire was to watch Jehovah and to follow him. So I couldn't keep it bottled up in me. Like I said, we can have the knowledge and understanding, but that fire and lust has more power over the knowledge. I give you an example. I give you an example. Like, one time, lusting behind flesh. Mind you, I know it's wrong, I know it's wrong. But I wanted a box so bad, I break everything on a Sabbath day. Just for her. Just for her. I know it's wrong, I understand that it's wrong. But I wanted her box so bad, I broke everything on a Sabbath day. Just to go behind flesh. So, let's go to second address. Watch this. Second address. Watch this. Second address. Second address. Second address. Chapter 16. Second address, 16. Watch this. Second address, 16. Watch right, y'all. Second address, 16. Let me show you something. See ya? Let's right, y'all. I break all the laws. I break every Sabbath day. I did everything wrong on Sabbath day. I know it's wrong though. See ya? A fire is sent among you, and who can quench it? It is sent to me. I was in Ella couldn't quench that fire. I was in the middle of the lesson when that girl caught. Man gone. See ya? A fire is sent among you, and who can quench it? Listen to me. No. I know it's wrong. Jump on verse 6. See ya? See ya? Watch this. Let's read y'all. Says y'all. May any man drive away a hungry lion in the woods? No, sir. That lion hungry, he can after that prey. Or may any one quench the fire in a stumble? Big man, when that fire that stumble, no, you can't, that gonna burn. When it have began to burn, no, sir. The fire is burning in me. Listen to me. Ain't no knowledge in the world. You could show me in scripture, Jordan, do not go on Sabbath to do your own pleasure. I gone. Because it burned inside me to go. See ya? May any man drive away a hungry lion in the woods, or may any one quench the fire in a stumble when it has begun to burn? No, sir. No, sir. Like I said, no one. It's just going to keep burning until it get consumed. I can show you another example in scripture. With David. Because David knew the law. He knew the law, but he's burning it inside for Uriah's wife. He's burning inside for it. Ain't wife one. I ain't know it's wrong. But listen to me, like I said, if the fire has more power over the knowledge, prove that in scripture. Let's go to 2 Samuel. Watch this. 2 Samuel. 2 Samuel. 2 Samuel. 2 Samuel. Where's that? Okay, cool. Up here. 2 Samuel, chapter 11. 2 Samuel 11. 11, 2 down to 4. 2 Samuel 11, 2 down to 4. Watch this. 2 Samuel 11, 2 down to 4. Watch this. See ya? And it came to pass in the evening time that David rose up from his bed and walked upon the roof of the king's house. And from the rooftop he saw. So he saw a woman washing herself. And the woman was very beautiful to look upon. And David sent and inquired after the woman. And one said, it's not this Bathsheba, the daughter of Elam, the wife of Uriah. Did I? First of all, he know who wife it was. Plus he know the law. He knows it's wrong to sleep with another man's wife. But that fire burning him. And David sent messages and took her. Took the man's wife. And she came unto him. And he lied with her. That's what we do. When the fire burning us, ain't no knowledge in the world to quench that. We can do what we want to do. See, let's go with James. Let's go with James. 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 Where's James? James. Chapter 1. Jump down to verse 14 and 15. James chapter 1, 14 and 15. 14 and 15. Miss 14 and 15. Says right here. Here. But every man is tempted when he is drawn away of his own lust, and enticed and persuasion and enticed. Then when lust had conceived, it brings forth sin. And sin, when it finished, brings forth what? Death. Bring forth death. Separation from God. As I said, our spirit desires of the flesh to be God's. We desire to be God's. And we know. Watch this. Let me show you something. Go to Proverbs. Before we go there, let's go to Proverbs. Let me show you something. Before we go there. Proverbs. See ya? Proverbs 16. Let me show you something. 16. Let me show you something. Proverbs 16, 25, 26. Watch it. Proverbs 16, 25 and 26. See ya? There's a way that seemeth right unto a man, but then thereof is a way of death. Way of death. 26b says here. For his mouth craveth in him. His spirit craveth in him. Craveth in him. Let's go to Genesis. Let's go to Genesis. See ya? Genesis chapter 3. See ya? Now the serpent more subtle than any piece of spirit God made. It said unto the woman, said unto our spirit. Did God say you don't learn of every tree of the garden? And our spirit said unto the serpent, we may eat of the tree of knowledge of good and evil. I mean, you eat of the fruit, you eat of the trees of the garden, but the tree of knowledge of good and evil. I mean, my bad. But the fruit of the tree which is in the midst of the garden, I mean, like, we do fast. What are you doing? Let me slow down, John, slow down. And serpent said unto the woman, you shall not surely die. Oh, Rachel. But of the fruit of the tree in the midst of the garden, God said, you shall not eat of it, neither shall you touch it, lest you die. And serpent said unto the woman, our spirit, you shall not surely die. For God know the day that you eat thereof, your eyes shall be open, and you shall be what? Us. Gods. When we hear that, we'll be dead. We will be as gods. When we hear that, guess what we did? And when the woman saw that that tree was good for food, and that was pleasant to her understanding, because why? That flesh desired to be God. She said, what? Speak on. Speak on. And the tree desire to make one wise, she took the work to her and she didn't learn. I gave also a husband with her, and he didn't learn. This is what we do. This is what we do. But like I said, it's not it's not possible to skip the hands of God. Let's go over the same scripture again. Wisdom of Solomon. Like I said, Wisdom of Solomon. Watch this. Wisdom of Solomon, 16. And for his 15, it reads. 16 and 15, it reads. See, but it's not possible to escape the hands of God. Says here, see, for the ungodly that deny to know thee was scourged by the strength of thy arm. With what? Strange doctrine. Hail and shower. Where are they what? Where they were persuaded. What happened, Adam? That they cannot avoid what? They not avoid, and through fire, were they what? Consumed. They were consumed. Through that desire to be gods. They was consumed. Jump down to verse 17. See? For which it was most to be wondered at. The fire, desire had more force in the knowledge that quench all things. For the world, what? Fight of righteousness. Like I said, but that's all it shows up. Let's go back over. Like I said, let's go back over. Prayer Azariah. One and 25. Prayer Azariah. 1 and 25. There you are. I keep forgetting that. Prayer Azariah. 1 and 25. And it reads. See y'all? Like I said, see y'all? 25. Songs of the 3 young children, right? 25. Rachel. See y'all? And it passed through and what? Burned those Chaldeans. It's our family. It found about the furnace. Feel the mixed multitude. Feel the mixed multitude. See y'all? Go Isaiah. Forty-seven. And 47 verse 10 in the race right here. 47 verse 10. Let me cut. 47 verse 10. 47 verse 10. Let me see something. Isaiah 47 and verse 10. It says here. See ya? For thou art trusted in thy wickedness. Thou hast said, what? None sinning. Thy wisdom and thy knowledge is in wisdom and knowledge, it had perverted thee. And thou hast said in thy heart, I am, and none else beside me. So we say, therefore shall evil come upon thee, and thou shalt not know from whence it rises, and mischief shall fall upon thee. Thou shalt not be able to what? Put it off. And desolation shall come upon thee suddenly, which thou shalt not know. Stand now with thy enchantments. Stand now with thy enchantments. They telling, stand now with enchantments. Oh, shoot, man. Stand now with enchantments, and with the multitude of thy sorcery, which thou hast labor from thy youth. All this, these the wicked ones. Because why? You find them amongst the church. After that, you find that's our family and friends. That's our family. Those want no church building, no camps. We are laboring in from our youth. See ya? Watch it. If so be, thou shalt not be able to what? Profit. If so thou prevail, thou what? I don't even need that, my bad. So 13. See ya? Thou art weary in thy multitude of thy counsel. Let now the astrologers, the stargazers, and the monthly procrastinators stand up and save thee from these things that shall come upon thee. But he says in verse 14, says here, Rachel, remember, they shall be as a stumble, as the rebellious one. The fire shall burn them. They shall not deliver themselves from the power of the flames. There shall not be a cold, nor warm, nor fire to sit before it. As I said, ain't no fire on earth that has more power, authority, that can even march Jehovah's. It can't take seat next to it or abide in it to establish its authority in it. So how does fire be? There shall not deliver them a power of flame. There shall not be what? A cold, a warm, or a fire to sit before it. Ain't no desire to sit in the presence of it. Verse 12, it says here. See here? Right here. Right here. Tell us to stand now with thy enchantments, with the multitude of thy sorcery, wherein what? Thou hast labored from thy youth. Like I said, that's the rebellious ones. He can consume them. He can consume them in this fire. Because what we did. Watch this. Let's go to Obadiah. Obadiah. Yeah, Obadiah. Where you are? Obadiah. Obadiah 1. Oh, come on, 1. What up here, bud? Obadiah 1, verse 18. Says right here, Obadiah 1 and 18. Says here. See here? Verse 17. But upon the Mount of Zion shall be deliverance, and there shall be holiness, separation. Watch this, verse 18. And the house of Jacob shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph, what? A flame. And who? Esau. That's the wicked one. Those are righteous ones. That's us. Who no church building. It's our family and friends. For what? A stumble. The fire can consume them. See ya? And they shall kindle in them and devour them. there shall not be any remain of the house of Esau, because the fire can consume them away. Fire can consume them. Those same ones who what? Those same ones who refuse to submit, who fight against the truth. It's going to burn them inside, because these house of Jacob and the house of Joseph, it could kindle a fire in them. And they can refuse to submit, and they can fight against it, and it's going to burn them up. He says, and there shall not remain on the house of Esau. There shall not any remain in the house of Esau. Let's go with Proverbs. Proverbs, chapter 5, verse 11, 12 down to 13. See ya? Says ya, and thou shalt what? Mourn, thou shalt cry, thou shalt repent, thou shalt remember at the last, when thy flesh and thy body are consumed. You can remember, you say, mother faith, all the while they telling me the truth, but it be too late. Thou shalt mourn and cry at the last, when thy flesh and thy body consumed. It can be too late. It can be too late. See up at 12, and say, how have I hated instruction? How have I hated the reproof? How have I hated the correction? My heart despised what? Hated reproof, hated correction. For 13, and I have not obeyed the voice of my elders. Us over here, us many of us over here, who you don't see now over here now. They don't not obey the voice of the teacher, or the prophet, or the pastor, or the elders. Many came over here, heard the truth, and ran away. Because they hate instructions. They hate reproof. At the last they remember, they said, more free say, but it's too late. It's too late. It's too late. Like I said, when fire came to me, I was fighting against it. When the child came against me, I fight against it. When the teacher came against me with the fire to correct me, I fighting against it. I was Esau. I was the rebellious ones. But I said the fire ain't consume all. Watch this. Let me put a point. See how? Let's go with Wisdom of Solomon. Wisdom of Solomon. Wisdom of Solomon. Wisdom of Solomon 16. See ya? 16. Psalm 16 and 6. And it reads 16 and 6. See ya? But they were troubled for a small season, that they might be admonished, having a sign of salvation, to put them in repentance. That's me. Of the commandment of thy law. That's me. The Father put me into repentance, into remembrance. Let's go over Obadiah. Let's go over Obadiah. Obadiah. Obadiah 1. See ya? For 21. For 21. See ya? And a Savior shall come up on the mount of Zion to what? To judge the mount of Esau. And the kingdom shall be the Lord's. Like I say, they shall possess some of us. The ones, when the message came to us, we wrestled at first, and at the last, we humbled ourselves. I was willing to be taught this doctrine of truth. That's what it says here. And Savior shall come upon Mount Zion, to judge the Mount Esau, and the kingdom shall be the Lord's. After these vessels bearing that light to judge the Mount Esau, the wicked ones, the righteous ones. See ya? Stay at you again. Watch this. See ya? That's me. See verse 8? Says here. And in this thou mayest thy enemies to confess that it was thou who delivered from evil, from all evil. Jehovah, that was me. I had to confess that. He persuaded me. He persuaded me. I had to confess. It was him who delivered from evil. Chapter 9 verse 7. See ya? For he that turned himself towards it was not saved by the thing that he saw. I didn't say it by Allah, but by thou, but by thee, that first be the Savior of all. Jehovah that saved me. but I had to hearken unto that vessel what he said unto me. Like I said, see how? He made thy enemy to confess that it was thou that delivered from all evil. Because why? Because we're going to realize, like I said, realize that it was never that vessel. It's never a vessel that I saw in that burning bush that delivered me. It was not that vessel that was in that burning bush that was instructing me. It was not that vessel in the burning bush that was encouraging me. It was Jehovah all that while amongst the people who had them together, who had them in unity. It was Jehovah. He delivered. Spirit of God. He put us through the fire and through the trials. And in him, and only him, it's only him that can bring us through them. So these last two scriptures are they close the teaching? Let's go with 2nd Esdras. 2nd Esdras. 2nd Esdras. 2nd Esdras. See ya? 2nd Esdras. Chapter 7. 7. See ya? 7 verse 6. 7, 6. 2nd Esdras chapter 7. Come on. I need to learn numerals. 2nd Esdras chapter 7. Let's start from here. 7 down to verse 9. Says right here. 7 down to verse 9. See ya? The entrance thereof, no, is a city built, set upon a broad field, and full of good things. The entrance thereof is narrow, and is set in a dangerous place to fall. Like it was fire on the right hand, and on the left hand deep waters. We got to go through it, but we have to go through that valley of the shadow of death. And we should fear no evil when we go through there. We should desire no evil. On the left hand deep waters. And fire on the right hand. And only one part. We got to go through it. We got to go through those trials. We got to go through those desires. We got to go through family. Only one part between them both. Even between the fire and the water. Those desires and those knowledges. So small that there can only be one man go through it once. If providing the seed now be given to a man for inheritance, if I never pass through the danger set before it, how shall I receive the inheritance? How shall any of us receive this inheritance if we don't go through these trials, go through these fires, go through all of this affliction from family, from loved ones, from our own spirit that is in the midst of us? So brothers and sisters, I cut teaching right here. I didn't know it was minutes long, but yo, it's just Jehovah just had control of my mouth. Brothers and sisters, I want to meditate on this teaching. Meditate on this lesson. I'm going to bring part 2 next week, Monday. So I want to meditate on those lessons. I want us to take the time out to consider. Take the time out to self-evaluate ourselves. Take the time out to see if we still on this path. See if we desiring to follow this world. See if we desiring to want to stay on the path where Jehovah is persuading us. Not man, not this world, not flesh. So brothers and sisters, I close teaching. This has been Evangelist Jonathan with the King James Bible University. And I want to say a shalom to all. Shalom.
If you do wrong, they complain. Even if we call the Father's name, it's the same what they want us to do. Don't they know this is nothing? Why won't they do what they want? Let me do my thing, you should be thankful. They're like some folks that are still shining. Shine.
Why should I change to gain acceptance? Can't tell an next man of who we're in pants. Lift up the name of Jah in abundance. So every single thing